Hey guys, KMA here with Rockwell Acres Farm. I'm glad you all could join me today. So welcome to the channel if you're brand new, and if you've been here before, welcome back. It's been about a week, maybe a little over a week since I posted a video, and there's a reason for that. Mainly because I goofed. I am not the best with technology, and this is like all new to me, all this learning cameras and editing and all that. And so I had 3 videos for you guys. It was all supposed to be last week. And somehow, I don't know how, I don't know if it was me, it very possibly could have been, it could have been somebody else who was operating the camera because we've had multiple people operating the camera. Somebody hit the mute button. And so all 3 videos, which I had probably about, I don't know, 2.5 hours of footage total, maybe 3 hours of footage total, which, you know, gets all edited down. But all of it, or almost all of it, about 90% of it, had no sound. So, oops, I couldn't really show you guys something and just set it to music because you wouldn't know what in the world was going on. So now I'm back. I got it figured out, hopefully. So instead of showing you all 3 things or all 3 different videos and trying to remake them, I'm just gonna kind of show you what we did or what I was talking about. Just gonna kind of condense it all into one video. For one, I think one of them was Austin working on the tractor. He's gonna have to do that because I don't have a clue about his tractor stuff. So he probably will do that as a separate video. But I was gonna just give you guys like a little farm update. That was mainly what it was about. And we have a big surprise for you guys. Something I think you're really gonna like. Well, it was a big surprise for us anyway. Somebody brought us something, and I'm gonna show you guys that here in a minute. Okay, the first thing here that I had talked about was the ducks. I was giving a duck update, and I was talking about how they had been in the chicken tractor. They're just kind of in our little side yard here where we're living until the house is built. So we're gonna make them a more permanent shelter. But we actually took them out of this little chicken tractor and started letting them run around the yard. So as you can see, they have this mesh netting. It's like a Premier electric fence, but it's not electrified. It's just to keep them in and contained so that they're not everywhere. They're just like sticking to the area that they know. But we let them out during the day, and then we put them back in there at night to keep them away from predators. The little duck that we've had that has the beak that's messed up, she's still doing pretty good. We did lose one though, and we're not really sure why. It's just something that sometimes happens. But it was smaller than the rest of them. It kind of quit growing. And we went in there one morning and checked on him, and it was just gone. So unfortunately, it was kind of sad, but the rest of them are doing pretty good. So I told you guys we got a little surprise from somebody, brought something to us, and so they brought us some duck eggs. So actually these were brought to us by a family that I guess now watches our channel, but it's kind of a funny story. If you've been watching our channel for a little while, you know that we have pigs, and we had some baby pigs, and the pigs are now, they're old enough to go on to new homes. And so we had them advertised, and a family responded, and they were going to drive they said they were driving about an hour to come get the pigs. And they get here, and you can hear my cat underneath the table calling at the dog. She is not happy. Are we done? Go on. Quit staring her down. Come to find out, they lived on the same road that we lived on previous to moving here to this homestead. They were like 4 or 5 houses down, and we had no idea. We'd never met them before. But I mean, it was still country. It wasn't like a neighborhood where they're only like 4 or 5 houses down and little bitty lots. I mean, they're a ways away. But we never met them before, and we were excited that somebody that was from our old area had found us and been able to come out here and get our pigs. And on that video that didn't have any sound that I made last week, we put the eggs in the incubator. We had other incubators that were just like this. We also had some incubators that were like a styrofoam type of incubator. And in our experience, this type works better. It's called a Nurture Right 360. So this one has a digital thermometer in it. It also tells us what the humidity is. It's supposed to stay approximately around 50 to 55% humidity from everything that I have read. We've hatched before. It's just been a long time since we've done this, so I've kind of forgotten over time. But you can put the water in here to increase the humidity rate, and you can also take out one of the plugs and increase the humidity by putting more water in a separate area there. So when they're ready to hatch, you have to add the more water for a higher humidity so that the babies can actually get out of the shell easier. But you don't want it too high, because if you have too high of humidity, they can actually kind of suffocate or like almost drown inside the shell. So it kind of has to be kept at a balance. But these have been in here for, I think 6 days, maybe 7 days now. I'd have to actually go back and check. Duck eggs have to be incubated for 28 days. So chickens are 21. I'm used to the 21 days. So we had to put the settings on the incubator a little different just for the duck eggs. They do have this turner in here. So every little while, I don't know exactly how often, every, 15, 20 minutes, it'll actually turn the eggs for us. So I don't have to worry about that. So it's kind of a set it and forget it thing. In a few more days, we should be able to candle the eggs. And what that means is we're gonna kind of make it dark in the room, and then we'll turn on, it has a light that's built into it, and you can set the egg on top and you can actually kind of see through the shell, and you'll be able to tell if something is growing inside. Sometimes you can see veins, or if it's later on in the growth process, you'll just see kind of a dark blob that's inside. So we'll be able to look in there and see if it looks like something is growing inside, and we'll keep those eggs in the incubator. If there's nothing maturing in there, we're gonna throw them out, because we don't want to keep nasty rotten eggs in here for 4 weeks. So that's going to be something, we'll probably do that next week maybe. So I just have to stay tuned for that. Okay, and so now for a little update of what we've done here at the house. It is really windy. I hope you can actually hear this. We ran the electric from the pole out there all the way up to the house. So Austin dug a trench here with the backhoe, and then we ran it on in here, and John grounded it out and did everything in the panel. So we were able to turn on all of our lights in the house. We have electric now. So my favorite part about the electric is this right there. Love, love, love my chandelier. So pretty. And then we have all of the flooring, not done, but laid. All of the red oak flooring laid in here in the living area and on into the kitchen and dining. So there's where the kitchen cabinets are gonna go. The dining is just all one big flow. The foyer, you guys saw us starting on this room in here. And then all into the other room. So we've got it pretty much everywhere except for upstairs. And then in the bathrooms and wet areas, we decided to do this like a vinyl tile. It's like a click flooring, it snaps together. So I absolutely love it. It looks like marble, I think, with maybe some type of marble, but it's really pretty. Flooring in the pantry area. And in here in our bedroom, we now have the ceiling fan on, hooked up. And then we have these cute little sconces that we found. And those are on a dimmer switch. So excuse the mess, because just all this new construction stuff's everywhere. But this is kind of where all the mess is congregated, like right here in our bathroom. We still need to do the flooring in here. So this is gonna be that same like vinyl click tile that we decided to do. And the reason I decided to do that instead of regular tile, for one, it goes in really quickly, really easily. But the main reason is we have had like a ceramic or a porcelain tile before, and it was just really slick. And I didn't want something that was going to be really slick and risk us falling on, especially as we get older, because John and I don't plan on moving out of this house. Like, this is, Lord willing, this is the house that we will grow old in and live in forever. And we don't want to have to like take up stuff later, because I have almost fallen it and busted it several times on wet, slick tile. I just don't like it. It's beautiful, but I don't like it. So I thought the vinyl tile is going to have a little bit more of traction to it. So hopefully our feet won't be as slippery on the vinyl as it would be with like a ceramic or porcelain tile. So yeah, that's it for downstairs. So what we do still have to do, let's see, in here, in the laundry room, the flooring is not completed yet. We had to order some more because I wasn't thinking when we calculated the flooring. For some reason, I had it in my head that we were doing hardwood floor in the laundry room, and I don't want to do that, just in case we have something wet on the floor, if there's wet towels, or if there's ever a leak in here, or just like wet laundry detergent. I don't want that to be all over my flooring. So I wanted the vinyl tile in here also. And it's just going to continue on into the closet, in John's closet next to the laundry room. So that still needs to be done. So we had to order some more of that. Also upstairs, we have kind of a bonus room up here that's actually going to be used as a bedroom for now. So he has a closet and a bathroom in here. And the flooring up here is not completed. So it shouldn't take long to finish that. We kind of got the hang of this by now. We're moving pretty fast. But up to this point, it has taken us like 3 weeks to get to this point. But this weekend, we are planning on going ahead and sanding the floors and hopefully staining the floors. But really before we do that, we have to fill the floors with a wood filler. So it's a long process, but hopefully we're gonna get it done. So we have to get the air hose attached to the nailer up here. So I had to come up with a strategy to do this. There we go, put it on the rake, bring it in the window. That works. Definitely want to have your earplugs for this one, because it gets really loud and echoey in this house. And then Brooke and I are going to have to bring up some wood somehow up the stairs and in here to work with. Where do you want it? Right there where we had it before. I think we need to go ahead and get one more. Let's draw it. Well, that was fun. And now I'm hot. All right, guys, well, thanks for joining us today, just to catch our updates and everything. So Brooke and I are gonna get started on this last room, hopefully finish it, and then we'll go from there. So we will see you guys back really soon right here on Rockwell Acres Farm, and I hope you guys have a blessed day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you guys soon.